Hello YouTube friends, it's Gabe. It's been a really long time since I made a video, and mainly that's been because I can't afford batteries for my camera and I don't have a proper webcam. So I'm on dying batteries, which might not even not be working right now, but I'm just gonna talk until I guess the camera cuts out. Yeah, so I'm still alive. I know it's been a while since I've updated. Lots and lots and lots has happened. And yeah, I've been really busy. So last video I made, I had a job interview, and I did wind up getting that job. I also broke my foot, or broke my toe 2 days after making that video. Really embarrassing story, and I won't bore you with the details, but that was awkward. I'd hobble into my interview on crutches. Now, during the interview process, I came out to the interviewer as trans, letting her know what my legal name was, because honestly, I felt that might be kind of important, to clarify that at that point. And she's like, yeah, that should be no problem. You should be able to go by your preferred name, sure. So I had 5 weeks of training, and passed as a heterosexual male the whole time, which was really bizarre because I've never passed as anything but queer before in my life, and it was a big learning process for me. I made a new dude bro friend, which I've never had before, and managed to call him out on a lot of his shit, racist, homophobic, transphobic stuff, and he actually made a lot of progress. And yeah, I never came out to any of my coworkers though. About on Thursday, I lost my job because they kind of urgently and randomly decided that I couldn't go by my preferred name on the phone, that I had to go by my legal name. This is the day that we were going to be starting actual work on the phone, so I would have had to address my customers with my legal name, which would have been extremely confusing for my customers, horrible for me. And they sat me down and told me that, and I was like, wow, might be something you want to bring up in interviews in the future, and also, I can't do that. And they were like, so what do you want to do? And I was like, well, I suppose I'll quit, because I can't do that. So basically lost my job due to being trans, which is brutal. After that, I kind of went home and had a big panic attack, and then proceeded to actually have like a really amazing weekend with my queer family in town, and just like hung out with really awesome people, and it was amazing. Now, some complicated things also went down, kind of socially. I'm not going to get into too much detail about that now, because I'm still kind of sorting it out. But there was some drama, but mostly an amazing weekend. Yeah, and what else? I've been doing okay. I'm not looking forward to being unemployed again, but what can you do? Haircutting business is going well, writing lots of poetry, singing again, playing guitar. I'd love to post another update, vocal update. And yeah, in a month I will be 1 year on testosterone. So that's really exciting. The worst thing I think about having lost my job is not having the money to save up for top surgery. But looking for other work, hopefully I will find that in the future. So yeah, I don't know. Life is good, but tumultuous and complicated and full of drama and kind of horrible, oppressive experiences, kind of punctuating all of the really rad, great things. So yeah, that's pretty much an update for me, and yeah, I can't think of what else I have to say. Yeah, I guess I can go into this a little bit. The dude bro friend that I made at work was like a huge learning curve process for me. We actually wound up having like a full-out bromance, which was really cool. And I think that he actually kind of looked up to me quite a bit, and it was so weird because I'd talk about ex-girlfriends, so they assumed that I was straight, but I'd also talk about like being attracted to dudes, and like, I don't know, it's, they just kind of laughed and assumed, I mean, it's a heteronormative space, of course, so assumed that I'm just a, kind of excitable dude who's really comfortable with his heterosexuality. So that was kind of weird to negotiate. And at first I was so stressed out about passing as heterosexual. I was like, don't look at anyone directly, don't move too suddenly, don't get excited, don't raise your voice, only speak in a deep monotone the entire time and be like, yeah, what's up? And then I kind of chilled out, and people were still not going like, what's up with this dude? I guess I was afraid that I wouldn't pass. if I didn't just play the dude bro card like to a T. But it was kind of liberating to go through that experience, pass as straight, pass as cis. I come to the realization that I can be as feminist, as outspokenly feminist as I need to be or want to be. I can challenge people, I can be critical, I can behave in whatever way I want, and it won't jeopardize people seeing me as male, which at the bottom line, like, I feel more comfortable when I'm out as queer. I like to be out as trans. I don't really like to be stealth, but it does happen. My main concern at the bottom line is that people won't see me as male, and that passing will be jeopardized. Oh, and got a new tattoo while I had money. I don't know if you guys can see this at all, but it's just healing now. And I'm super stoked. It's the cover of the book Wild Dogs by Helen Humphreys. And if anybody here hasn't read it, which I'm sure that there are many people here who haven't read it, go out and read it. It's one of those books that you read and you learn a lot about yourself. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, and my transition is just going swimmingly. My parents are kind of coming around slowly. My dad sheed me in front of a friend of mine that I kind of have a bit of a crush on, and that was really, really awkward. And she knows that I'm trans, but yeah, it was just kind of not the chillest situation. But beyond that, I talked to him about it, and he was like super chill about it. So yeah, life's good, and hopefully I'll be able to check in with a more detailed update sometime soon, and I hope everyone's doing well, and yeah, take care.